Hi, my name is Ritva Huusko. I'm a psychotherapist who is specialized in family therapy, so I'm family therapist. Welcome to my channel. Here in my channel I talk about subjects which are around psychotherapy and well-being in that perspective. Today's topic is: do you have inner permission to talk about everything in life? Remember to order my channel if you haven't done it yet, so you get to see the newest videos when they are published. Let's go to today's subject. Do you have inner permission to talk about every subject you would like to talk in life? Or do you feel that you have inner voice inside your head which says that no, you shouldn't talk about this subject, or you shouldn't show your feelings as they are, or your needs? Then you don't have inner permission to talk about every subject which you would like to talk. And then maybe you have grown in non-speaking environment, in environment which doesn't allow to talk about everything, to be as you are with all the feelings and needs you have. And the reason why this happens is usually cultural, but why the culture builds up is because we people have sometimes difficult to meet feelings, strong feelings, or difficult subjects, incidents in life which we know that are difficult to handle. Then little by little people try to avoid to talk about this subject, like behave like those incidents has never happened, and then it's not needed to talk about the feelings they raise, or do something about the incident. Or when there is avoiding about difficult topics, then there is also avoiding to face the consequences about what different kind of incidents bring in life. There are several ways to hinder talking about difficult subjects so that feelings which are not wanted don't come up. One of the ways of hindering talking is embarrassed silence. Then the person who listens or is there hearing is being embarrassed. She or he doesn't know how to behave or what to feel in these kind of situations, and you can almost feel the embarrassment in the air, and that is quite a strong way to hinder talking, because the embarrassment spreads. When the one is embarrassed, then easily it gets you also and makes you silent. Isn't it so? Or second way of hindering talking is getting angry. When somebody is taking up a subject which someone doesn't want to talk or doesn't want to feel the feelings the topic is raising in him or her, they get angry. And when they get angry, it's easy way to get either discussion to the other direction, or then stop the whole conversation. All the feelings has their roots in this person's personal history who reacts in some topic. And the third And maybe more discreet way to hinder talking about unpleasant subject is to lead conversation to a whole new conversation topic. Easier like to weather, or then they talk about neighbors, friends, neighbors, friend. About someone who is not so close and who doesn't raise feelings. All these ways are learned ways to keep balance on emotional side so that difficult feelings don't raise up, lack of feelings stays in balance. Non-speaking culture is a culture which is learned through decades, through generations. It's generational continuity. There are taboos subjects which are allowed to talk, but there are also taboo feelings. Maybe it's not correct to get angry, or maybe it's not allowed to be sad or weak. And then when this feeling comes up in conversation, somehow the conversation is stopped, so that feeling is not transmitted to each others. The longer this kind of behavior has been a generational behavior, the more ways to avoid, to hinder talking has been created. Difficult topics are bypassed, and then they don't raise difficult feelings either. Non-speaking culture can be named also a coping mechanism culture. Individuals have learned to survive with some coping mechanism. They have learned that they survive with the inner pain, or with the feelings, with certain avoiding system. Avoiding system is avoid feelings which are not, which individual are not capable to handle. In this kind of coping mechanism culture, every individual is left alone with the difficult feelings they have. There is a lot of loneliness, there is a lot of inner pain, there is a lot of mental discomfort which individual is allowed to show, how the culture allows it. In some cultures it is okay to joke on someone's cost, and that is actually never nice. Maybe you can joke from your own cost, but not at mean way, but friendly way. Joking at someone's cost can be also a nice way, but usually if individuals don't have enough permission to be as they are and be themselves, there is this inner bitterness or anger inside, and that can show up in this kind of joking. And when that one is reacting who is joked about, and when she or he is reacting about the joking and somehow expressing that it doesn't feel good when others do that, so maybe he's just stopped and said that, don't you understand the joke? But if you feel that the joke doesn't feel all right, so it's okay to feel like that. You don't have to understand jokes like that if it doesn't feel okay for you. You have the right to say, stop, I don't like these kind of jokes. It doesn't feel like joke for me. to create well-being in life and mental well-being, I mean, is to be visible with your feelings, with your needs, with your wishes and hopes, and be able to express them to your closest people. But of course, it needs the same from the other side. Your closest ones must be liable so that you can rely on them. You can trust that they respect you. When you say something, they answer you respectfully. But if you don't feel that, it's natural to feel that it's uncomfortable to talk about your feelings or wishes. If you feel that you are always neglected or pushed away or not allowed to feel how you feel, so it's natural to feel that you don't want to talk about these things to these people. But when there is no permission to be as you are and express your feelings as you have them, then there is not possibility either to have this really close relationship. And we actually don't have space to be ourselves in this kind of environments. What we need is respect or be respected so that we can feel that we are loved, so that we can build trust, show us as we are vulnerable sometimes. In non-speaking culture, there is actually not really possible to create a well-being system. That individual can feel that she and he is loved, completely loved as he is or she is. So what we individual need to feel that we are loved is speaking environment, relationships where is a inner permission giving from others by saying that it's okay for you, it's okay for all of us to show how we feel, to tell what I think and what you think, and you are as loved. That creates an environment for love to exist and thrive. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.